All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Dakota here with Luxvoni.com, coming at you live today with the one and only Entrepreneurial Psychology Masterclass. This is lesson number 4 of the masterclass. So if you're not taking these lessons in order, make sure you go back and take them in order so you can get the most out of this masterclass. Now, lesson number 4 is going to be all about extroversion. So in today's video, we're going to be looking over your Big 5 type indicator psychometric assessment, and we're going to be talking about your extroversion score. Now, if you pull up your psychometric assessment on your computer right now and you're reviewing that assessment, scroll down to extroversion and look at where you score on this. Are you low in extroversion? Are you high in extroversion? Are you average in extroversion? This is a very important personality temperament when it comes to entrepreneurship. Now, extroversion is the tendency to experience positive emotions, if you will. And unlike neuroticism is negative emotions, extroversion is positive emotions. Now, extroversion is comprised of 2 core elements. We have 1, enthusiasm, and 2, we have assertiveness. These 2 elements are correlated, but they're also very distinct. So people who are enthusiastic, they typically talk a lot. They're very social individuals. They make friends easily. They're constantly smiling, and they're much more acceptable to really revealing how they feel in a particular situation. They express their emotions. Now, the next piece that we have here is assertiveness. So people who are assertive, these individuals take charge. They don't mind influencing people. They like being leaders, not followers. And they're willing to stand up for their opinion and really express their opinions and views, maybe in arguments, maybe on a one-on-one basis, but they know what they stand for and they're not scared to share that. Now, enthusiasm and assertiveness influences social behavior dramatically. Definitely enthusiasm, because when it comes to enthusiasm, this is really motivation for affiliation, and assertiveness is really about motivation for social status, if you will. Now, people who score high in extroversion know how to lead. They tend to be the individuals that are the first to act in any given situation. They also keep their heads in the game when crisis emerges. These are your guys that will dominate in chaos. They don't fold. They're extremely persuasive, and they typically get what they want. Now, people who score high in extroversion, they love taking charge. You'll meet someone and you'll look at them and be like, wow, they have such a strong personality. They're very cultivative. They seem to be leaders. They're action takers. They're always moving. They're crushing their goals. These are some traits that, highly extroverted people have, if you will. Now, people who score high in extroversion, yes, they make friends easy. Yes, they don't mind showing their emotions and warming up to others and laughing and smiling and having fun. But they're very sociable people. They're affectionate. They're very friendly. Sometimes they can be a bit spontaneous. They're talkative, and they hold strong on eye contact. So if you meet an extrovert and they're constantly looking away from you, that's one predictive trait that you can tell if somebody scores low in extroversion, if you will. Now, people who score high in extroversion are unfortunately more prone to impulsive and risky behaviors. They're much more acceptable to adapting bad vices. We're talking drugs, alcohol, gambling. Highly extroverted people are definitely more prone to going down the rabbit hole of vices. So let's talk about career paths. Career paths for people who score very high in extroversion. I got a big list here for you. These are your founders, your entrepreneurs, your CEOs, your sales reps, your managers, your VP of sales, your customer service reps, customer service managers, human resources, recruiters, teachers, business manager, counselor, lawyer, event planner, cosmetologist, coach. These are all of those individuals. We also have financial advisors, actors, flight attendants, politicians, actors, entertainers, public relations, pastors at churches, tour guides, bartenders, dental hygienists, mediators, and physical therapists. So these are great occupations and career paths for you if you score extremely high in extroversion. Now, if you score low in extroversion, which means you are an introvert, here is the opposite occupations that you can pursue that you will find fulfillment in, success in, and ultimately do well in. One, we've got accountants. We've got app developers. We've got architects, artists, data scientists, media buyers, photo editors, video editors, graphic designers, tech professionals, web developers, librarians, mechanics, copywriters, technical writers, paralegals, compliance, veterinarians, hackers, project managers. We've got pilots, researchers, virtual assistants, bookkeepers, CFO, and data entry and data science individuals. So if you scored below average in extroversion and you scored low in extroversion, these are the best career paths that you can take as an introvert. Now, if you score high in extroversion and you want to go down this entrepreneurial rabbit hole, if you will, it looks like you might be in luck, because extroversion will give you an edge. It will allow you to sell your ideas to investors, clients, and partners. It will enable you to lead, manage, and master people at a much quicker rate than an introvert will, which ultimately will give you an edge over these people. Now, if you score low in extroversion and you're more of an introvert, don't let this completely crush your spirits. You can still be super successful as an introvert, but you do need to realize that it will give you a disadvantage to some extent. So you need to find a partner that is more of an extroverted person so he can keep up with these personality temperaments and you can do what you do best and build a good bond there. So just think about, for every Mark Zuckerberg, there was a Sean Parker. For every introvert, there's always an extrovert that holds that whole thing together. And in this particular example, Zuckerberg, no surprise, super introverted person, very successful. But if it wasn't for Sean Parker and his extroversion and his leadership and his influence and persuasion, they would have never got to where they got to today. And of course, that's why Sean made $4 or $5 billion in the process. So it pays to be an introvert, but it also pays to have someone who is an extrovert there to help you bring these ideas to tuition. Now, if you're someone on today's video, you're looking over your Big 5 type indicator and you said, man, I wish I scored more high in extroversion. I'm super low in this, or maybe I'm just average and want to increase it. Well, the good news is here are some steps that you can take to increase the scale in your favor. If you want to increase your extroversion score, here's what you can do. The first thing, force yourself to be social. Leave your phone in the car, get out, talk. When you feel uncertain about something and it feels like, hey, I don't want to go talk to that person, just break the mold. Go over there, say hi, start conversations with everybody you meet. Get out there. Just ask how people are doing, things of that nature. Break the ice with that. Step number 2 is introduce yourself to everybody you see at a social gathering. Don't be the guy standing in the corner waiting for somebody to approach you. Get out there and approach other people. Third thing, start your conversations with strangers by offering some form of compliment. If you don't know what the hell to talk about, compliment something that they're wearing. It doesn't matter if you like it or not. Say, hey, dude, love your shoes. Spark up a conversation. Hey, dude, love your shirt. Hey, dude, love your car. Hey, love this, love that. But use a compliment to start that conversation, to break the ice so it is not awkward if you are extremely introverted. Next thing is work on being enthusiastic and conveying positive energy. A lot of introverts, they're very calm and they're very reserved. Sometimes their energy can be categorized as low energy, non-enthusiastic people because that's just who they are. So try to bring that positive energy into the world. Have a good body posture, have some tonality, have some micro expressions, and express yourself. The last but not least piece here that you can do to kind of tilt this in your favor if you want to increase that extroversion score is speak up for yourself. Don't worry about what people think. Don't worry about their opinions. The longest relationship that you're going to have in this world is with yourself. You might as well have a productive one. Don't worry about other people. Speak up, share your opinions, tell people how you feel, and don't be scared. So there is that. So that concludes lesson number 4. Sorry that says 2, but this is lesson number 4 of the Entrepreneurial Psychology Masterclass. We'll catch you on lesson number 5. If you enjoyed this video, do us a favor. hit that subscribe button, smash that thumbs up button, and click that little bell thing on the right underneath this video so you can get all the free content that we're posting every single day just like this for completely free with no strings attached. We hope you enjoyed it. Have an incredible Thanksgiving, and we will see you on the next video. Be great.